Blood Money. Article by Anna von Reitz. Part 14. Additional Issues for the International Court of Justice. English. International Crime Bulletin. Please note that English is the official language of this country. The language conventions of Roman civil law do not normally pertain to our communications with the high courts, and should not be assumed to have meaning apart from the context of commercial subjects. We wish you to observe that the United States is the name of this country, not the United States, a name applied to the municipal United States government and its various corporations which have been established in our names without any granted authority to do so. This results in a situation in which we have been presumed to be the owners and operators of these corporations and have been held accountable for their debts, when in fact they have been operated in our purported absence by our foreign federal subcontractors. These same subcontractors have used our money, our assets, our charter powers, and our names without our agreement, knowledge, or consent to create these corporations. Now they want to pretend that they own them. But in fact, the use of our charter powers, names, money, and our assumption of their debts through multiple bankruptcies prove that all of the corporations appearing to belong to both the United States municipal government and its state-of-state franchises do not. And all those corporations chartered by the territorial government and its state-of-state franchises belong to the United States and are subject to the direct powers and international jurisdiction of the United States of America, our Federation of Unincorporated States. All emergency powers claimed and used by both the municipal United States and the territorial United States are usurpations in the absence of law or contract and are null and void from inception. We have made provision for lawful purposes language to be adopted by these corporations and for them to stand under validated and migrated charters. The only other solution to this problem is the liquidation of these U.S. and USA corporations and their franchises. It has also come to our attention that efforts are being made by these criminal enterprises to monetize the labor bonds referenced in our earlier correspondence, and that this activity is being pursued in Puerto Rico. We are in possession of the bonds, but we have not accepted them for commercial purposes. Let us underline this with a broad brush. Securitization and monetization of labor is both illegal and unlawful. Any entity, bank, level of government, agency, or personnel caught doing any such thing are all subject to immediate arrest for bank fraud, treason, and enslavement. Securitization and monetization of labor has been illegal worldwide since 1926. The bearer bonds that have cured are the unique property of the United States of America, our unincorporated federation of states, and the people in whose names these bonds appear. Any trade, transfer, collection, transport, or monetization of these, our assets, by any bank in the world will be grounds for the immediate liquidation of that bank, the arrest of its officers and board of directors, and the imprisonment of any agency personnel involved in such activities. Our public law overstands all forms of legislation and private law. Period. Both the municipal and territorial governments are bound by our public law throughout the United States, including actions pursued in our territories and possessions. All interference in the administration of our assets by us, coming from all and any purported representatives, must cease and be recognized for what it is: crime and criminal obstruction. We call for the immediate retraining of all U.S. Marshals, all FBI agents, all municipal agencies, and all territorial officers. Those labor bonds are private assets, and anyone caught trading in them or pretending to trade in them on our behalf is breaking the public law of this country and is in violation of the international conventions against both peonage and slavery. We are issuing this International Crime Bulletin and Fraud Alert to all municipal and territorial personnel, especially those stationed in Puerto Rico, and we are presenting the immediate need for a worldwide mandatory protective injunction to the high courts responsible. Anna Maria Reisinger, Fiduciary, the United States of America.